What's up, Cam? How's Kevin Jason doing? That's good to hear. It's a hot one today. Hot, hot. That band loud. Looks like the mic's moving. Okay. Wonder where everybody's at. I didn't tell Alex I was on Friday. Yeah. That's hot one. I know that. Probably just stay at home to be honest. I was thinking about going to do something, but I just want to stay home. I wanted to go for a ride, but hot. I haven't even made dinner yet. It's hot. What are you guys doing tonight? Not doing things. Not doing a damn thing. Probably did the same for me. Last night really took a toll on my legs. For some reason, I just last several days I just felt lack of energy. Oh no, Sir Turkey, go back. Yeah, that's what we're gonna watch. Short circuit. Anybody remember that? Betty, what's up, Betty? We'll watch some short circuit. My knee that I messed up a few months ago, yeah, it was killing me. Plus, I didn't break in my boots beforehand. Where's Alice at, Betty? I didn't send her a message. You don't know what? You don't know where your sister is? You lost your sister? I've watched this movie forever. Short circuit. You've been outside all day? Fuck that, it's too hot. Way too hot for all that. You need to get an AC really bad soon so that you're suffering. You got shade tree? Yeah, the house actually was cool until I left about 4:30. And when I opened that door up, going in and out, bringing groceries in, and just leaving, it seemed to really warming up in here. Then I just left the door open and tried to pull it. Yeah, buddy. There's always the breeze. Well, yeah, I don't always feel the breeze that comes through here when I'm outside. Excuse me, excuse me. Where's everybody at? It's awful quiet and it's still early. It's the weekend. Oh, Friday. Feels like Saturday to me because work last. Then I went to bed today. I got up at noon like I used to. Thanks to a big ass leg cramp. My leg cramped up so bad. I woke up at noon on the dot. Probably went to bed about 8:30. Sugar boom boom, what's up everybody? Alright, buddy. You need to get a haircut. This thing just can't type. Surprised really nobody's in here. Ken, Jason, and you know, even though it says one person. Sugar Boom Boom, Chasing Dragon. Sorry, I'm not too talkative. I'm just tired and bored. Got a lot on my mind. Last night slept after 4 o'clock. Only lakes wide. Being awake and all that stuff, that didn't bother me. My night owl came out big time. Short circuit, got short circuit. Just got tired. Sorry, mamas. Again, they see you as soon as I can. Big girl. You're on the ground, we can't feel this big fan. Like I do. It was like 90 some degrees. Last night it was like 85. So since 10 minute breaks, we had 15 to 20 minutes. What you guys having for dinner tonight, Kim and Jason? If I ever make dinner tonight, I'm gonna make sausage and probably just mac and cheese. Smoked sausage, mac and cheese. Something easy, not to get the house too hot. Mac and cheese, I still got some of those instant, so I'll just make it in the microwave. Sausage doesn't take that long to fry up. My new shirt I bought for the interviews somehow got some kind of stain on it. I went to hang it up and oh, it's so mad. So probably go laundromat tomorrow. Do a load of laundry. I want to wash my bed blankets, little things, and all that stuff. And I go to the house, go grab, grab 3 more. But we'll see about that. And get my outside table repaired. Bro, nice getting the dresser. So if anybody wants to come help me move some stuff tomorrow, it'd be pretty white of you. Nice of you. It'd be nice to get my bed framed. My bed off the floor. Shake boom boom. They want to buy an ounce of weed. They get an ECU in the bed. So probably a couple hours. One's a start. Easy, baby girl. I was wondering if anybody was busy and I kept talking. I forget what all I asked you guys. Oh, I asked him if you, what you guys were eating for dinner. I said I was probably just gonna make sausage and mac and cheese because cheese I can do in the microwave. Sausage I can do in the microwave too, but I wouldn't heat it up too much. And then I asked if anybody wanted to buy a couple ounces of weed so I can buy an AC unit. And who's coming in on on demand. Bacon cheeseburger, that sounds good. Yeah, if I end up making anything, I'm just gonna make some smoked sausage and mac and cheese. That way, don't heat it up in here too much. Plus, I want to separate the package. Like, I don't need a whole package just for myself. There's one thing nice about single, I guess. You could definitely make a lot of food stretching. One package of meat is stretched in many different ways. Oh, I've definitely saved money since I started cooking. Compared to basically $20 a day eating out. I mean, even if I ate cheap, when you ate twice a day, you definitely spend $20. One of those horseshoe smoked sausages. I bet you in reality I could get 3 meals out of it, as much as I really eat. Pork chops. That's 4 meals. Buy a small steak. Half the time I can cut the steak in half and get 2 meals out of the steak. Even. Oh, that last steak I made the first day I was cooked. That steak tastes so good. I definitely think it's a good one. I need to get some seasoning though. Plain old salt and pepper getting old. That steak was very good. Yeah, so I had A1 sauce on it. A lot of people hate A1. I could have definitely ate that steak without the A1 though. But I've been raised on A1, so I automatically throw it on there. It's like a $15 steak too. It's so worth it. Even that steak, I ate half of it and then rewarmed up the other half and ate the other half, so I got 2 meals for it. And it was still good warmed up again. it had a good amount of fat on it. Not too much, but like just the right. And I'm big about steak with good fat on it because I really feel you get a lot of flavoring from the fat. Plus, I love eating steak fat. I like chicken skin. I like all the shit you're not supposed to like. Someday this week, probably this weekend, probably maybe Sunday, I'm gonna make some homemade hamburger helper. I love that shit. I take two macaroni cheese boxes. I use one box, and then I use the seasoning from another box, and then I brown up hamburger, and then I put some kind of vegetable in it. Mix it all together. I love it. But you gotta have two boxes because you need the extra cheese sauce for your meat and your vegetables. I don't eat leftovers very often, Kim. That's why I'm trying to be big on separating everything. Because for me to take it out of the fridge and stick it in the microwave and warm it up and eat it again, 9 times out of 10 won't happen. It'll eventually just make it to the trash. Unless it's like tacos, spaghetti, kind of stuff like that. Then yeah, I'll eat it again. The pork chops, no, I'm not gonna rewarm it. Back up usually. Rewarm mashed potatoes suck. You know, tried to take tag River at. Thank you, Betty. Plus, I don't have the containers right now to be putting leftovers in the fridge. I have a few Tupperware containers that are new over at the house, though. I'm not here yet. Bunch of Rubbermaid shit. Because I bought the oldest, a whole big old box of a new set. But then, with everything going on, I ended up giving them their Christmas present. So, and I didn't take that back. I kept it. So I think I got like a 40-piece Rubbermaid Tupperware set. And Alex, yeah, now I just gotta get everything else we need. Need tongs, plate, bowls, silverware. Plus, I have a bunch, some that I bought some of the bigger ones, and I was starting to make stuff. So I got some of those big ones too. Baby steps. Three beautiful people. Betty, Kim, and who the hell's the third stalker? Anybody want to buy any greenie? So I can get an AC unit? It'll probably be about 3 weeks before I can really have the money to buy one again. River Rat? I didn't see him. What's up, River Rat? You want help, mommies? I'm sorry. You want me to go get the fan out of the bedroom? So you can lay on it in front of it out here? Yeah, your nose is sweating, everything's sweating. I took her up to the grocery store with me just so she could ride in the AC for a little bit. So I definitely could have used the room. I'm like, oh, I got the truck, I can grab things. The next thing I know, I kept walking and grabbing things. I'm like, stop. It's not a necessity food right now. I thought I had to have syrup for my milk. Like make some chocolate milk. But I had to yell at myself. But I got enough food to make it through next week. Just gotta get an AC unit. Because Monday is back in the 90s. Please don't fucking die. And then with me sleeping during the day, I'm gonna die. Here you go, I go. But Terry Breiler's got Spangler puppies. And I was actually kind of thinking about one. High strung. But we gotta wait. You're gonna disagree with that. We'll have to wait for a friend. Friend and me, and a friend and me. What's everybody up to? We got two people now. Sitting here, I'm the same. Bored. I didn't go live last night. Two of you reached out and asked if I was going to go live. I said I would probably today. So. And then, like I said, I decided not to do anything to stay home. I don't have the money really. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Rest up. Rest up. All right, Ken. What's up, everybody? Three beautiful people. 701. That means 419 to 401 a week. Somewhere. Almost 420. What's everybody doing? Sugar Bone Boom, chasing those dragons. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Alice in Wonderland got lost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guess maybe I should have went live. You said hi, Rubber Red, but I haven't seen a comment. That's good. Bought ice cream for a home. I haven't done that in years. Bought cinnamon, some vanilla, and then I got some mint ice cream. I didn't give enough to her though. It was so hot. Now with that cold, I'm not supposed to get all this super cold shit. Hot days. It's very quiet, buddy. Really thinking I probably just went live. It'll be fine. Jumping later. Cricket. Or grandfather. Oh, is it? Quiet, quiet, quiet. I wonder if they care if any chickens in here. Or ducks. Counting more meals for ducks. You alright? I'm thinking my garden pot put in. I'm just stocking full of goldfish. Duck. Thanks, Mama. Let the ducks swim in the pond. Got stocking with feeder goldfish for a year. found her ball. She's right on the bed. Oh, no, I thought she ran on the Holy Bird. She went to the opposite side of where the ball was at. Yeah, we got a lot of nobody. What's up, everybody? Holler. Jack Collins, 20th Wave. What's up, everybody? I'm wondering if I should stay up tonight, just to help get me used to night shift, and just do like I used to. I feel I handled the night hours well. It's just my legs that didn't handle it well. I'm used to on-off machinery, walking, getting in the vehicle, going to the next job. That's constant on your feet. On concrete. Earth's softer than concrete. They told me last night that I should train my trainee. He approved shit that was all fucked up that I kept telling him. Man, you guys are talking. Surprised nobody's came in here yet. Which else was here to share me out? I'm already in it. Nobody's here, nobody's talking. That was making me want to leave. Jiggle on boom, Jason the Dragon, what's going on, everybody? Johnny Five's getting shot at. Oh, Johnny, run, Johnny. Oh, there you go. Which I have my nails here. So hanging up and taking it wrong. I can't get my Harley touch there. I just now realized that over the door it's not finished and one part's white and everything else is gray. What the fuck? Do it, you must do. That's what I came to do. Nobody said a word forever. 12 minutes. Yeah, Johnny Five rebuilding. Three people. Three, or Ken, Betty. Who's our third person? almost thinking about going to the races tomorrow. Mommy, you're a blind asshole. Mouse over your red chair, mommy. Man, my shower this morning, when I got up at noon, felt so good. I lathered up my whole body, massaged, rubbed it in. It was a good bath. It was a good shower, you know. I may have stroked it once or twice. Not really. I'm just trying to get some kind of communication going. Anyways, yeah, I lathered up so well. Then one sexy ass bitch fight. Alrighty. I don't even get any kind of stupid comment. Come on, mommies. You may want to go to the laundromat for me? Okay, buddy. There's Alice. What's up, young lady? It's an awful quiet night. again, if anybody wants to buy any greenies, let me know. I need to sell a couple so I can get the DC unit. Next week's gonna be in the 90s. And if you're in Illinois, you're going to the dispensary, you spend more than $100. So make you a deal. I can make you a deal. Gotcha, Alice. Ice cream truck, that's what I I didn't think we had ice cream trucks anymore. I bought ice cream today, damn it. This looks like an ice cream. Not gonna use it though. Oh, you stop. Yeah. I bought cinnamon and vanilla ice cream, but I haven't given her none yet. It's so hot. And then I bought some peppermint, but I already used them. I haven't bought ice cream and ate ice cream in ever. I was at the store and I was thinking about her. I'm like, well, we haven't went to the ice cream shop in a while. So I grabbed some vanilla and then of course I had to grab something myself. Mortgage to go to Illinois. We'll see. I'm just trying to make a couple bucks to get me by, and like I said, the main thing is to get an AC unit next week instead of 90. And she's sitting here looking like she's dying the way it is. I'm worried about her. After next week, I'll start having the paychecks come in. It won't take me long to get back to track. Especially if the other place calls me this week like it's supposed to. I have 4 interviews next week even. So, like I said, I'm not settled until I get up there. We're gonna keep trying until we get up there. And Alice knows I did not want to go to work last night. I did not feel good. I was exhausted. Thank God once I got there, my night out kicked in. But there was a lot of part of me that was almost debating. God has a plan. He's gonna come through this next week, and I'll get the job I really want. And I almost didn't go, but I can't afford to take the chance. I had to start that way. Next week's paycheck is what? Next week's paycheck is more or less what? Rent again. So they couldn't afford to take the chance. That's why, Jeremy, if you're in here, I'll help you as much as I can, but you got to show you're going to get that job. And I can't take the chance to lose my place. I will help you as much as I can, but you've got to put in that work. I did make it through the night. What I was worried about was me being exhausted and tired. But once I started working, my night owl kicked in. It was my legs, my feet, and my knee that was my issue. Mainly my knee and then my feet. One, I didn't break in my shoes. Two, they're not really wide enough. Even though they're wide, my toes kept rubbing on the metal. It sucked. I was in so much pain. Mama's knew it. She stuck by me because when I lay down, I was upset. She stuck by me all fucking day. She kept laying her fucking head right across my neck again. I'd be lost if that video go. But I, but she's been getting up a lot, coming out here. I figured she would. She did. She literally laid tight against me all morning. But she is going to go back to the cave when I'm not around. She's not getting over this go outside the bathroom thing yet. Thank God this is linoleum, not carpet. And now I'm feeding her canned food with the dry food to get her to eat again because she wasn't eating. So she's going to start shitting again. And I don't do well with animals that go to the bathroom in the house. So unfortunately for you, bitch, you're going back to the cage one night. Once I get my bed frame, you won't be able to get off the bed, so I'm not worried about you getting up in the middle of the night and taking shit. Once again, if anybody's bored tomorrow, I could really use some help getting furniture here. I was supposed to do it today. I'm surprised she hasn't blown me up. It's one of those things. My courtesy says, yeah, I should send her a message, but it's also, the less communication, the better. Oh, that sucks, Alice. What up, Jeremy? Look at this. I say Jeremy, and there's Jeremy. Jeremy, are you our soccer? Jeremy, you are our soccer. I say Jeremy, and there's Jeremy talk. Got you, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, if you get hired in where I'm at this moment, which I probably won't be there long, I get a $500 bonus. So you gotta make it a week. If you make it a week, I get a $500 bonus. I play peekaboo. When they told me that last night, I'm like, $500 for a referral? Are you fucking kidding me? I know. I don't listen well. I'm a male. What can I say? I did get an email from that other job I'm waiting for. My paperwork has went further. It's moving through the system. I should have a phone call sometime beginning part of the week. They do orientation on Friday at the plant, so at worst, at least it would be the earliest next week. So, but still, that job you start off with first with training. I'll be a maintenance tech, but then after my training's over, I go to third shift. But according to the email with third shift incentive and everything, I'll be at 35 an hour. Plus, I have full 401, full great insurance, and that's my struggle right now. That's why I keep playing around with these factory jobs because I'm about to lose my insurance. We all know I'm on a lot of meds, so I can't afford that. So that's why I kind of given up trying to make money on my own. But there's profit sharing, there's bonuses throughout 6 quarters, six, 12 months is split up into, so every 2 months you get a bonus for if you're, all kinds of things. Right, Allison, that's the God honest truth. Why I quit stopping working, looking for a landscape job, stuff like that, is because of the insurance part. Plus, I'm not getting any younger. I've got a little in 401, but not a lot, so I need to start working on that a lot. I'll be a maintenance tech, so it's not like I'll be on production, so hopefully won't be as bad on my legs. But I'll be dealing with foils that, if you break a strap on a foil, you can kill 100 people. steel factory, it's up to the maintenance people to keep check on the straps, the assembly people, the people working the line. That's none. They don't deal with none of that. The biggest thing is, a welder going down. There's only so many instruments that cause a welder to work or not work. Cooling system, there's only so many issues with that. I ain't worried about it. I passed the test for it. Like I said, now I'm to the physical and drug screen. And they don't recognize cannabis, so I don't have nothing to worry about with drug screen. The only thing I have to worry about is that if they pick something up on my leg, my left leg, then they, but with it being maintenance and not production, I don't think there'll be an issue. Jeremy, you get your shit together before I leave the other place. I get a $500 bonus. $500, that'll pay for your first month's rent. What's up, James? But like I said, get on Indeed. I'm to the point now. I'm about ready to shut Indeed back off because I have so many different opportunities. I can't keep them straight. You can't keep straight which one I got interview at or orientation at and this and that. One of the other jobs I was hired at, I got a message today saying I can start Monday if I want. But it's the same money, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm getting ready to do it. That sucks, Jeremy. Prayers. No, I'm talking. I'm not talking about what you're doing where you're at the moment. I'm talking about what you're working at for the future. What are you working at for when you get here? And ideal reality, it would be nice for you to get hired at a job or at least have interviews for a job before you actually make it here. If it doesn't look like you have any leads on work, it causes issues because I'm worried that something would happen and I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's what when you get here, you gotta have something ready for when you get here. Because you gotta pretty much start right in the paycheck roll right away because I can't afford and you can't afford to not have a paycheck. Well, you need to worry about work before you worry about leaving. I told you leaving's at your least worry. That's only $50 some for a bus ride here. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about what when you show up on Monday. What do you have going on Monday? What job are you going to on Monday for an interview? What application are you doing Monday? That's what I'm looking at, brother. Don't take none of this the wrong way, but I can't afford no hiccups. like I told you, fuck, I'll give you an ounce of weed to sell to somebody. That'll get your bus ticket here. I'm not worried about that situation. I'm worried about what happens when Jeremy makes it here. Does Jeremy sit here for a week before something starts working? Or, start interviews start happening and this and that? Or does Jeremy come here and within the week he starts working right away? Because if you're a week and you just start getting things filled out, it could be another 2 to 3 weeks before you get paycheck, brother. And I just can't afford it at the moment. I know, Jeremy, and I appreciate that too. But as you're doing that situation, you got to be worrying about what you're going to do once you get here. You're 5 miles from town, so if you get a job in town, you got to ride a bicycle, unless we can work it out with vehicles. You know, which is not a big deal because the fucking neighbor kid, he rides to town, I think, twice a day and then comes back home. As you ride, as you go into town, you can flip off my house. All right, brother. It's up to you. I'm not trying to be a dick down your throat. I'm just letting you know. I will help you out as much as I can, but you definitely got to put in all the effort you can. I threw everything I had at buying this trailer and getting this started right now. And like I said, that room's a decent size for a trailer room. I just gotta get that chair out of there and there's plastic and pink tape. Hopefully I'll be driving my fence tomorrow. But like I said, all we gotta do with that, even once they're together, we can drag them out of the room and just kick them on the other side of the wall. So it won't be that big of a deal to move them. Watching Johnny Five, what y'all watching? Hell yeah, Jamie. That's one thing I miss about being in my house. Just like that little pic, that one picture I showed of that little deer in the bean field. I used to watch the deer all the time over What did everybody have for dinner? I still haven't ate. Probably not eating. I did eat a salad after I got up. And I did end up laying back down for like an hour. I may have slept like a half hour. The only reason I laid back down was because my knee was killing me so bad. And I wanted to elevate it. I wanted to lay flat and elevated it. So I laid on the bed and raised it up with some pillows and blankets. But ever since I did that and I laid down for a little bit, my knees felt a lot better. You're gonna cook here in a bit. I want a bacon cheeseburger, Kim. That's like a Hershey kiss to some women. I love bacon. I love hamburgers. 6 people. If anybody's looking for some greenage, I'm trying to sell a couple ounces so I can get an AC unit. The dog is fucking panting here, dying. Of course, myself too, but I've actually been able to. It hasn't bothered me as bad as what it's bothering her. Because I got my big fan on the pedestal, and it's like perfect height for me, and it's 40-inch fan, so I have airflow on me, but she don't have airflow on her. You want water? More water? Much more water? That's emergency water. 95. That sucks, Jeremy. I got sausage to make it up. I was gonna make some sausage and mac and cheese, but I don't feel like cooking right now. Plus, I need to split it up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some homemade hamburger helper. Try to do that Sunday. I love it. The way I make it anyway. James, I almost bought cereal tonight. Or did I? No, I didn't. I didn't end up buying it. Because I stopped at the dollar store to grab her some canned dog food, and they had 4 for like $8 or $9. I think $8. 4 boxes. But all I had was Simcoe's Crunch and raisins that I wanted, and I didn't want 2 boxes of each because I haven't been much of a cereal person lately. I don't want to buy a bunch of that stuff until I know I'm going to start eating it again. No. I think I did pick up another can of biscuits though to make that biscuit too great. Plus, I had a tube of sausage at the house still. So when I got my pico stuff, the other day. She gave me what I had in the back freezer. I'm like, you could have cooked this shit by now. She goes, well, it was yours, so I left it there. So I had some French toast sticks, some sausage, some other shit, bacon. I had quite a bit actually in that back freezer that I had bought when I was there. All my sausage, little biscuit sandwiches. I love those things. As soon as I got up today, I walked out here, I grabbed some of those, threw them in the microwave, went to the bathroom, came out, ate those. Good morning. I still can't believe I kind of woke up on my own. I do. That's what I used to always do when I was in my 20s, working third shift. I literally come there. It was different though. I'd be in bed by 8. Today I was in bed by like 8:30. But I was right back up at noon on my own, ready to go, but my legs didn't want to work. My left knee, I went off the truck even, and going down my 3 steps, 4 steps, whatever, 3 steps, going off the truck, I had to hop. It did not want to work. I will be making that biscuit and gravy soon, though, for sure. Pick up some sugar, some oil, some vinegar, some tomatoes, some onions, cucumbers, so I can make my cucumber salad for the first time this year. Anybody knows me? That's probably like a record. Usually before it's even warming up, I'm craving it. I still gotta make it to tomorrow. She ain't even give me my. She actually gave me my slicer. So I had the slicer to cut the onions and cucumbers. I'm not very my last 20 years, it's been in and out of vehicles, on equipment, walking here and there to do trimming around this, yards and whatnot. But then I'm back to sitting down somewhere and stuff like that. My legs were not ready for last night. Plus, I wasn't feeling well, but once I got past the not feeling well part, and about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning hit, my left knee, the one I fucked up over my buddy's house staying over there, it's like it didn't want to bend no more. It was like it was full of fluid. It was so tight feeling, I couldn't even walk. I had to kind of like leave it stiff leg and grapple it. And then at by like 7 o'clock, I was waddling side to side and almost in tears. I literally, when I came home and laid down and things started calming down a little bit, things, as they relax, they start hurting more and stuff. I I started crying. That's why Sandra came up to me and she was stuck with me all damn night, day, whatever you want to call it. I was hurting. I also knows I talked to her like my first break at like 1 o'clock or whatever it was, and then my legs were hurting already. Well, I'm supposed to be wearing compression socks. I probably should have a brace on that knee. My boots, I didn't break them in before I went to work. They're brand new boots. I have wide feet. They're wide boots, but they're not quite wide enough. So my big toe and little toe was rubbing on the metal in a sense. So yeah, it was a pain in the ass everywhere. The rubbing from the metal onto my toes, that actually hurt a lot. But they're only cheap fucking or Walmart fucking steel toes to get me by. So I got a couple weeks. I got to suffer it out with them, and then I'll probably go buy good a good pair of steel toe boots. Because the maintenance job, I have to have steel toe boots for it too, anyway. So, but that gives you, they pay for your, you want a gym membership. They pay for your gym membership. They pay for so much fucking shit. It's not even funny. The bonuses that you get at the steel factory is worth it on its own. Let alone the insurance that they offer. And the insurance is what I'm after right now. I'm not necessarily after an hourly wage. I'm more after the best insurance because I have a lot of health issues. Hell, if I was still at the camper and I got that job, I could take a shower there every day. But no more hot bladders sitting on the roof all damn day, taking a shower out of the natural gravity water. It's a twinkle on. I showered this good this morning. I lathered myself up. I may have stroked it once or twice. Joking. I was suffering last night. I was suffering to make it there, and then it was cool for like I said the first couple hours. But then after halfway through the night, lunchtime, when you said you were going to bed, yeah, I was starting to second guess everything. And even though like 5 o'clock in the morning, half of my 3/4 of my body, brain, wanted to say, "Fuck this, we're going home. Fuck the last hour, 2 hours, whatever it was." Plus, I forgot. I bought an extra can of chew, but I left it on the bike. And at the last minute, I decided to take the truck because I wasn't feeling good. And I left it on the bike. So I had to portion my chew out throughout the night, which sucked a lot. I was going to go out tonight and wear those boots again to help break them in, but I really don't have the money, and I think I just need to rest. Worry about tomorrow, trying to get myself moved. Rest for Sunday night. And plus, that one girl, she's kind of like flighty, so I was gonna run up her way. But I kind of wonder if she's just not playing the fucking game, playing the field, kind of a deal. even though she keeps calling herself olive oil. I made a comment about olive oil. She loves it. But there was a hottie at work last night. There is one hottie. Only one female I thought was halfway decent. And at the end of the night, I found out she's single. She's got pretty eyes. You want me to give you a bath? Will I help cool you off? If anybody's new, you're looking for some smoke, let me know. I'll ship it out tomorrow. In the morning before I start moving shit. Need to buy an AC unit. Bad. Monday's 92. Tuesday's 94 or 5, I think it was. And priorities for what? I'm lost by the conversation. I am concentrating on the priorities. I'm lost on your comment. AC unit is a priority for the dog and me. Because I don't sleep well with the heat. The only thing that saves me is when I go to bed, it's still in the morning, so it's cooler out. That's why I've always liked when I work third shift, going home and going to bed right away, versus a lot of people will do like a normal life. You go to bed, you wake up in the morning, go to work, you come home, you do things for hours, and then you go to bed. Well, when you go to bed at that point, you're going to bed at the hottest point of the day. So I've always liked going to bed right away. As soon as I get home, I smoked a joint and a half on the way home, 35-minute drive. I smoked a joint and a half on the way home. I got home, let the dog out, took my medicine, my sleep pills. She came back in. I locked everything up, went to bed, laid there for like a half hour, was sleeping. I did wake up halfway through that though, for a minute, and then I fell right back to sleep. And then I woke up with my leg cramped up. My leg was oh my god, it was so damn tight, and it like woke me up out of deep sleep, and it was so cramped tight. I couldn't even bend my foot a direction to start stretching it out to get release. That's how bad it hurt. And then once I was able to start doing that, that's when I hurried up and made it to the shower. I took a shower. Between the heat of the shower and stretching it out in the bathroom, it went away. Yeah, and that's how, like I said, that's how I've always done third shift. Is you come home, go to bed right away. The only way to really do that is like me. I get up at noon, so I'm up all day, and then I go work all night. So then when I come home, it's easier for me to sleep because we've already been up for 20 hours. There's a bunch of them talking about going home, playing video games, and this and that. I'm like, fuck that. That means you're going to bed, in the afternoon when it's the hot part of the day, and then you sleep, and then you get up when everything's closed. I'd rather get up when things are open. So pickle juice, magnesium, yes, and potassium. I've always had an issue with potassium where sometimes I lack potassium, which could be a bad thing for you. And I'm assuming I'm lacking it right now. That's why I bought two things of fucking bananas today. That way, hopefully, I eat a banana or two a day. And then I can take the pills because I need to start making tea because I'm going to start growing. We got two sprouting. Three sprouting. So I got to start working on my teas and all that shit. I don't know what show I'm watching right now, but the gorilla just ate a pot plant. What show's on now, Monday? Cheers, everybody. Just smoking on Yeti still. Smoking on a chillum right now. Oh, I did do a couple dabs before I went to bed last night, too. So I smoked a joint and a half, and then did two dabs. I think I slept good. I don't feel as tired today on 3.5 hours of sleep. I think that's pretty good. Definitely feel a lot better than I've had been the last 2 days. Last night was bad. I really was contemplating going. But I kept telling myself, if you don't, when God's plan's not where you think God's plan might be, it could fuck you up bad. So I went. Bye, beautiful people. What's up, everybody? Anybody looking to get some smoke? I can ship out in the morning. Turn the lights on. What's everybody up to? I think she's fine. She's just awful panty. She's definitely hot. Even when I rub her head, she's hot. Hot. That's why I'm trying to get an AC unit. You guys know me. I don't really like asking shit like this. I'm more worried about her than me. Next week's gonna be hot. Calm down. Ain't so damn bad. What up, Mark? Hell yeah, Hazel. If anybody wants to eat smokies, like I said, I hate to keep asking, but I really do need to get AC unit for the dog. More about her than me. My fat ass just holding up the field fan. She's on the ground. Yeah. I do have your box ready, Mark. I go over tomorrow. There'll be one package going out tomorrow. For realsy, Mark. It'll go out for you. Couple guns. A couple other things are in the box too. I put in there. I did that the last time I was over there. Then I forgot it when the desk was up. Nap the house. I don't nap. Like when you sent me a message earlier saying, "Oh, hope you can nap a little." If I was gonna try napping, I would stay in bed. But my body, I've never been one to nap. Just like yesterday, I tried taking a nap before I went to work, and I couldn't sleep. The only way I physically can sleep right now, 1,000%, is with my meds. So if I want to sleep, I have to take those sleeping pills. Otherwise, I will not sleep. You can get me as drunk as you want, and I've proven it many times. I may fall asleep for like an hour or two, but I will wake up sober, wide awake, and not be able to. Was your license expired? Or did you have to redo them because of the cancer? Well, hopefully you can pass it. Because your eyes don't work that well no more. I was asked last night, do you got 20/20 vision? I'm like, fuck no, I should have glasses on right now. I can't see shit. The guy that was training me was having me pass shit that they were bitching about. And all I kept telling them, well, he said pass it. Well, you're supposed to talk. I don't give a shit. He's training me. If I have a question and I talk to him and he says run it, I'm not going to go look for somebody else. Then I come to find out the trainee guy, whoever they have, if you're a trainee person for new hires and stuff, they make like $3 more an hour than other people. Like I kept pointing things out to him that was no good, and he said okay. And then they came and found out, and they threw away like 60 parts. And I looked at the lady and like I told him, I boxed ago that mark was there. He said it was okay. And then they started joking around. I guess this guy just got retrained on training people. So then they started joking around saying that the newbie that's only been there a day is going to train the trainee. And he even asked me, how do you think I'm doing? And I just kind of laughed it off. Expired in June, but you're a couple of weeks late. I can't else. That's what when I went to my buddies the other night. You guys were wondering where I was at. He was telling me that he can fall asleep at work. He does pavement, so he stands on the back of the machine that puts the pavement down on the ground. He said he can put his head down, and it's like 300 degrees. In the middle of the day, he can lay his head down on his arm, and within a couple minutes, he's sleeping on the machine. I'm like, damn, I wish I could do it. And he's severe ADHD too. He said he's got narcolepsy or something like that now. But he will not. And that's another thing he brought up. In the last 20 years, he doesn't have a car. He's never had a car that had a passenger mirror because he would take out mailboxes on the way home from work and to work. Yeah, Mark, it's the weekend. Yeah, I agree with you, Brianna. They kept coming up to me and telling me, "Don't be discouraged. You're doing an awesome job. Don't let this upset you." I'm like, "I'm not upset. I pointed it out like I'm supposed to. I was told to pack it. Y'all can get upset all you want, but I ain't got time in my head to get upset. I did my job. I asked. I was told to pack." But that's one of those factories where they're big on quality, and after so many bad parts, you can get points and everything else. It's a Honda manufacturer. So all the Honda cars, HRVs, CRVs, uh, one starts with the S, and a couple other ones. We do all the parts for. We ship to Canada. We ship to Mexico. 5 places in the United States. Japan. It is a Japan-based company. One of the jobs, yes, Mark. I'm waiting for the job I'm supposed to get next week. But yeah, I did work last night. That's why I didn't go a lot of. Well, nobody was watching out, Mama. I didn't even realize Johnny Five was over. Tarzan, Godzilla. This is Godzilla. You got huge ass, huge. Hell yeah, Larry. Hey, Larry, go grab Betty's butt and squeeze and say it's mine tonight. Gremlins yesterday. I don't know what app I'm on this TV. It's not a Roku TV. It's a DL or LG. But I've been watching so many old shows. It brings back memories. It's not even funny. I'm enjoying. Like I said, we watched Johnny Five right before this one. You can't go wrong with Johnny Five. See, you all think Larry's crazy. Larry's got a good side going. Betty, be nice to your husband. Give him a BJ tonight. He deserves it. Give him a blowjob. He deserves it. Calm down, mommies. Anybody want to buy some zips? We need to sell probably at least two. So I get an AC unit. I'll pick it up so I know it's good. Right, Mark? Come on, Betty. Give your husband some love. He showed you some love. Make his night special.